sorry about jumping out of the video that fast, but man, I just want to sit down and do my detail work on developing my levitating screen because man, I can't wait. I'm gonna do something really cool with this screen. So anyway, let's get back to the screen we spent today built in today. So this is a custom built screen that I put together using the everyday acoustic material. It's not acoustic material, it's like a projection screen surface that you can pick up over on Amazon for 28 bucks. That's what it costs, around $28. So with this right here and our spray on application for our final Phantom invisible technology, black invisible technology, you will have an amazing, outstanding screen. Not only does this work on acoustic and different forms of micro mesh and all that other cool stuff. It can be micro mesh, it can be any kind of surface you want, long as sound can light can push through it. This is the plexus right here that we coated with the technology. This is my, I forgot what size, like a 50-inch or something, 60-inch, 235.1. That's how I had it cut to with stands on it. So that's the plexiglass version of it. Man, I'm so excited. I can't wait to start working on this other screen because now I'm going to get that big heavy one out the window and start working on a levitating. I haven't had a levitating screen in so long. I missed those screens. So anyway, we're going to show you where to get the material from to basically build your own screens. A lot of people don't know where to get it from. You can pretty much, like I said, as long as it's transfer light can transfer through it, and some sound can transfer through it, you can use it because this stuff is not going to work on anything else. So anyway, we'll show you how to get two different surfaces. One is going to be a 100-inch. I think they got a 100, 120-inch, and the biggest one they got is 150-inch. I'm pretty sure the surface that I have here. It's pretty stretchable, very nice, and it marries with our formula quite well. So there's all different ways. Hiding your wires. Show you how to do that because keep in mind you're going to have wires going to be draping down from the sound bar. We'll show you how to hide all that so you won't see any of that at all, period. So this comes in good for hiding your wires and all that stuff like that. But we'll show you where to get the material from because there's no point in you basically buying the formula if you don't have no idea how to build the screen to begin with. So that's why we're going to pull that stuff in there. Speaker mesh. We use speaker mesh a couple of times. We covered, as a matter of fact, the 235.1 180-inch screen that I use in one of the demonstrations is actually speaker mesh. We coated that with that formula too. So as I said before, that's the interesting thing about our technology is the fact that I told you that in the future, I want to start working on getting recyclable materials. I want to start dipping into wallpaper plastic projection screens because this is something that the customer doesn't have to assemble, doesn't have to put together. They can take it out of a tube, hang it up on their wall, and they're done. That's what's so cool about it. And we can make it out of recycled materials, plastic bottles, all that cool stuff. That's the good thing I like about the technology, that we can spray it on whatever we want and we can turn that into a projection screen. Heck, I mean, I can turn a door, car door, whatever I want into a screen because of the technology. So this is what makes it so interesting. But you're going to have to be to know where to get your resources from to build these things. So this is what we're going to help you out with. We're going to show you how to get your wallpaper surface, ones that we use in demonstrations. It costs us 48 bucks. That's it for an 8x9 big piece of for 48 bucks. These right here, they're going to cost you $20. That's it. That's what this screen's going to cost you. Order two of these. So let me show you inside. Let's see what you're getting. That's why when we go to these companies that have these generic screens, like all they want is people to buy from them. So we'll make an offer to buy like so many bulks. Like we'll buy like 5,000 off of them a month, like units from them a month. You know what I mean? Just so we can get a good deal on them. They'll cut us a really good deal. They don't mind we brand our name on the side of it. At the end of the day, all they care about is we buy from them. So pretty much we just go to generic companies, find their stuff they have there, and we coat it with a new technology and advance it. And then they contact us and say, hey, look, can you do us a favor? Can you do some of these screens over here for us? So you can develop something for us. And then that's when we get into other business deals, get involved in us customizing and designing stuff strictly for them to enhance their screen so they can make more money. But this is what you're going to get when you open it up. So this is the package right here. If I can get it open for you guys. There we go. I use these later on for my screens for the inflatable screens. Don't even bother using these. These things are garbage. I've used them before when I got them. Like, I don't like it. It comes in a nice bag. So the bag is good. This is what I was using to put my mask in. So, you know, my mask is dirty. I just got a nice little bag. You know what I mean? You might want to change the name of that on there. It doesn't mean what you think it means, but, you know, somebody may mistake it and think it might be something. You might get punched in the face for that one. But it's not what you think it is. It's not at the end of the day. But, you know, better safe than sorry. People do crazy stuff. Don't entice it. Just don't entice it. Anyway, so yeah, so but like I said, nice material, like I said, and the way you see me build it, you know what I mean? All you want to do is just see the part right here, this end right here, see right there with stitch. I got the right side on this. Right here. See where it's stitched right here along this line? This is the part you staple to the frame. Now you just want to make sure you coat this side right here. Now will it coat a white surface? Yeah, it will. But it's going to take multiple coats to turn that black line. This is an invisible technology. So what you want to do is you want to paint the black side. That's what the part you want to use. It's a black side. Now some people say, well, I won't need it. I can just basically paint the screen and I don't have to use the coating. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Watch your screen turn dark on you. You see what happens when you take a black Phantom? That's Phantom technology that's in that spray. So you see what happens when you take a black Phantom and you take paint and you draw on that screen produces a higher white level than paint. So you see when I take black fabric and I throw it against the Phantom and the Phantom produces that high bright level and the black Phantom stays dark? Yeah, that's what you'll be doing to your screen. You just have a little dark screen, that's all. Without that technology, that screen is ugh. But anyway, that's the screen that was able to take on all those certifies at 10% with no problem. So this is much easier. Like I said, plexiglass is nice and all, and I do enjoy it, but it's heavy. It is heavy. The bigger sheets you get, the more heavier they come. Now that 4x8 we're going to show you how to get. The wallpaper is very, very thin. It's flexible and stuff. You know what I mean? It's nice for that. It's very, very thin, like credit card thin. That's nice if you're going to have something hang on the wall. Plexiglass does get a little heavy, but that stuff is really, this is a more sturdier, where that one's going to be really, really like trying to work with paper. So it's going to be like that. So a lot of flex to it. So I got the subs hooked up to it. So I have to come back in and play with this some more. I'm soaking the screen so badly. Like I'm contacting the driver like that. Like, look, I'll pay you $100. Just go to Home Depot, pick this up for me. I need this right now. I need to start building this right away because I want my levitating screen. Especially when I start thinking about something I want it. I was playing a little music through here. These are the speakers that I got for $120 over at Amazon. I like them so much, I bought a pair for each set in the house. I don't like a lot of speaker clutter, so I got this room in here. A wall internet doesn't work in here too well with the system, but everything else runs perfectly. Yeah, this thing right here, man, this little speaker system. Like I said, back in the day, I had Stonehenge. I had the big speakers, Vegas. If you remember Sony Vegas back in the day, was the Vegas? It was Sony Vegas. Yeah, they had the orange combs and all that. Yeah, the big old giant speakers and all that stuff, man. But now I want everything to be discreet. Like I don't want to even see it. I want to hear it, but I don't want to. I want to see it. I saw somebody, like I said, had this nice setup. Man, that theater room was all white. It was gorgeous, and the screen that came down. Of course, the screen was white, but it'd be nice. The screen came down was black. Projector was up in the tile, and you couldn't see one speaker, but you can hear it. It was freaking amazing. Oh, it was amazing. That's what I want. Because I've seen people with amazing systems set up. They can't even use them. Like seriously, there's no point in having a system like that. Not trying to be rude or disrespectful, but if your apartment's not soundproof, there's no point in having that in there because everybody in that complex is going to hear that thing go off. Now, the system, I have a system set up for upstairs. My neighbor did make a complaint. He did say he heard it in his office. I didn't even really think it was that loud. But upstairs, I don't really have anything in the master bedroom upstairs. It's pretty much empty in there, so it becomes one big, huge acoustic. So when I put speakers up there, of course, the sound travels. And I didn't even know it was that loud. I was listening to Frank Sinatra, and he said, yo, I heard your system in an office meeting downstairs in my basement. I heard it crystal clear. I was like, oh, shoot, sorry about that, my bad. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't tell me what to do, but you know, it's courtesy for customers from my neighbor. He's a cool dude and all. So I was like, I apologize. I felt so bad about it. Now when I go in there, I have it down low, put my dreads on. That's basically about it. But yeah, I felt kind of bad about it. He's a cool dude. You don't complain or anything. He's a cool dude. But you're working, you know. Man's working, making money. I don't mess with his money. I didn't want to mess with his money up. I like the fact that the sound is coming through this. I love this. And like I said, I got these speakers for $120. They're crystal clear. You'll be sleeping on good speakers, cheap speakers. love it. I love acoustics. I love it. You have no idea, man. That sound come through right through the screen, right at your face. I love it. So I had a few people just email me, a few asking me about building screens. I'm like, no. I've done that one already before. No, we're not doing that. But we can show you how to do it, how to put it together. Like I said, well, you got the formula. We have the formula won't be available to the 10th, but we're taking the pre-orders right now. So first come, first serve with that. Then later on, we'll make some more. As I said before, it's a very easy coat to put on. As you see me outside, done. That's basically about it. Now, keep in mind, if you're doing any form of fabric, stuff like that, this is something you just basically one coat that you're done. That's it. That's the final. If you're doing something like plexiglass, like I have here in the next room, the plexiglass set up over here, then this is something that it doesn't require multiple coats, but allows you to be to adjust how dark you want the screen. Because some people will be spraying this on glass or something for advertisement, and it allows you to adjust how dark you want it. The max you can go out is 5. That's it. But when it comes to this, maybe $150, maybe $80, $90 for that acoustic surface, and just to paint over top of it to pay a lot of money out. And you really have to pay that kind of money out at the end of the day. Like I told you, if you're going to do a screen size of 100-inch, say 150-inch on down, then the surface I have right here that I'll show you where to get it from, that's going to cost you $48. That's it. Same surface I got in there. That's the same big screen you see over there. Same surface. That's what I'm going to be using for my screen in the next room over there. Same thing, $48. Because you can go from 150 on down to where you want to go. Now, if you got a screen size bigger than that, this is micro mesh right here. This is what I use outside on my awning. This is a little different than the mesh I showed you. The other mesh I showed you was basically had a little more bigger holes in it. This is micro mesh. Micro mesh is a little different. It's actually much more finer, more well knit together. It's going to give you a more sharper image. Like I showed you one that had the micro mesh and one had regular mesh. Regular mesh was okay, it was nice, but this one had a more sharper image to it. Like I said, because it's well knit together. Now these right here are designed to block out sun. Like this one blocks out 95% of the sun. This is the awning that goes across from one end to my house to back over because they removed the tree and I don't want sun cooking me at the end of the day. So this is what I use this for. And this thing actually cools my area where I'm at. So I'm going to be getting this surface right here. Now this surface right here is about 10 feet by 12 feet. This is how big the surface is, 10 feet by 12 feet. I got this for $30. Now, if I wanted, I could get myself 12 feet by 20 feet. They got them, that's like $60. So see how big a surface you can get? And you can take the same thing, staple this down to a frame, like I did with the other one, coat it with the technology, and you're done. That's it. So, you know, I had some people saying, well, you know, I want bigger than 150 inches, I want 180, I want 200 inches. Well, this is what you buy right here. Now, what I'm going to be doing with this for this summer, I'm going to spray this bad boy out. I'm going to spray the bottom half of it out, like underneath of it, take a nice little projector, set it up, and watch a movie off my awning while I'm laying down and relaxing on my outside for next year. And this is what I'm going to be using to build my screen for outside. My the cloth. Well, the cloth I'm going to leave up there. I'm just going to bolt it to the frame because I need a backing for that because this is micro mesh. And I'm going to have this laying right up against it. So that way I don't have to worry about any light penetrating through the back of my screen. I'm just going to bolt that material in. I'm going to basically get some boards and bolt it in here, bolt it in there, make sure it's sealed in nice and tight, then put my screen across it, then I'm good to go. Now I'm going to make sure I leave a little bit of a gap in there, just about that much of a gap so I can slide my speakers in there. Yeah, because this is a screen's acoustic. So I'm throwing my speakers back there. Oh, I cannot wait for this summer. But yeah, I was so excited, man. I was from hearing this thing, and you know, I love acoustics. But hearing it going off and everything and thinking about the levitating screen, I want to get back there. I want to get some blueprints drawn up and start working and get that done. Let's see. .1 surround sound. I remember when stereo, you know how old I am, stereo. Think about that. When AM was the hot spot. That's how long I've been back. Father, some of y'all made it. Remember when you was going to school, getting the reel to reel. You know, you remember that? I got reel to reel when I was coming up. longest time. This is a Signature 19. I heard this a long time. I never use this screen. Now I'm excited about getting acoustic. I have an acoustic right there the entire time. We need acoustic upstairs. I think what I'm excited about that one is it's going to be levitating. That's why. It's going to be a levitating screen. Let's go with, yeah, because I haven't done a levitating in a while. I got to show you the video of the levitating screen. And that screen was heavy. That screen was really freaking heavy. I was surprised that thing actually stayed up there without basically coming down and guillotining someone at the end of the day. Because that thing was really freaking heavy. You want to make the cables as clear as possible because you want to make it think the thing is literally floating. So let me see. Right now I'm so anxious right now. I just want to get started. Right now I got the oh yeah. Oh, keep in mind those of you basically been waiting for your orders. Your stuff is already here. We had to reorder stuff, so don't worry about it. You're taken care of. So just want to let you know I haven't forgot about you. You're good to go. If you have any questions, just email me and I'll contact you from there. I'm just trying to keep my head together because right now I really want to start working on this levitating screen. Like we're past this already. Only thing I do with this, the neon lights on it, light it up and everything. That's basically about it. We're good. It's done. And I want to start working on my levitating screen. When I get done, I'm going to build my portable screen, portable table and wall projection screen. That's what we're going to be building next. That's what we're doing next. Sound transfer through. So when you make a form, people think, no, not the way we made this stuff. This stuff can transfer sound. Yeah, so chemicals can transfer sound. It's just bottom line. When you make this stuff, I can't tell you about that. It's the way you have to do it. So basically, it doesn't clog things up. It doesn't boom, 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 boom. You ever seen somebody have an uninsulated car where they have subs back there? It sounds like somebody doing that. Yeah, you don't want that crap going off. You want this sound clean, like crystal clean. Somebody drops a fork in here, that ding, 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 ding. That's what we want to hear. Gunfire, fire truck, can hear each individual shell bouncing and hitting the concrete. That's what you want to be clean. So you have to make sure whatever you put up there can't block those holes up because you're gonna have issues at the end of the day. All right, people, I gotta calm down. My adrenaline level is through the roof right now. I love this stuff. I gotta calm down. Sit down. I'm just thinking about all the stuff we're gonna start building out this stuff, man. That invisible technology, like I said, has so many applications of what you can do with it. Or we're gonna have a ball with this stuff. When you see some of the stuff we're gonna build some crazy stuff with it. All right, going to be, next time I do a demonstration where we're building stuff, I'm gonna keep it strictly professional. Yeah, I was all over the map in that one, but early in the morning, I'm like another person when I get up in the morning. It's like, what we're gonna do next? It's like taking a dog off his leash and he just disappear out in the woods. That'll be me right there. Excited, just running through the woods going, oh, we're gonna build. That's me going through my head. This time I try to calm it down a little bit. And so we can do this detail by detail and build this stuff. Oh, and I'm going to show you how to build some really cool stands for your projectors. Because that's some people are asking about building stands. Stands. Right there. So I can show you how to build all kinds of cool stands for your projectors. If you don't have a way to mount them or hook them together, I can show you how to build outer boxes. Like you want to stick your projector in an outer box outside, weatherproof it, you know what I mean? Put little fans and exhaust system to keep it nice and cool. I can show you how to do all that stuff. So we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff because I got to build 2 outer boxes for my projector outside. I want to do one setup in the rain. I want to do one setup in the snow so my stuff doesn't get damaged. So we're doing some pretty cool stuff. Now, as you're building these things, there's going to be trial and error from time to time. Put a cheap projector in or buy a knockoff projector, stick it in there, and test it on that. You know what I mean? If that gets busted, at the end of the day, you only lost $20. You know what I mean? Don't put your good stuff in there because, trial and error. Remember. All right. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'm going to calm down a little bit. And then that's pretty much basically about it. And we'll be on tomorrow, get your customers taken care of, and we'll start working on some other stuff. We extended our sale, so we're extended to the end of the year for you guys. We're going to make it a Christmas sale, decorated the website. I'm pretty proud of it. It was pretty nice. Came out pretty nice. All right, with that being said, thank you all for your time. I got to go, and God bless. and well, build some pretty cool stuff. All right, gotta go.